Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our first day of this semester. Today is an A day. We've got guest speakers. I'm Mr. Ballard, by the way. I'll be doing announcements. Take it away, guest speakers.
Hey, GSA today and tomorrow we're watching Rent. It's going to be super fun. Maybe we'll have snacks, maybe not. I don't know yet. But see you there.
Wash is offering a swimming gym class. We have members from the men's and women's swim team.
Yeah, so if you have, it's during second hour down in the pool, so if you have that hour free, make sure you join. You don't have to have any swim background to join, and I think it will be really fun.
Come on out.
Hi, we do have an amnesty meeting today after school in Mr. Woody's room.
Yeah, we have a special guest coming, Mike, the leader of the local Amnesty chapter, and he's going to help us with lobbying stuff. So it's going to be like a crash course on lobbying, so be there if you want to lobby.
So he's going to be talking to us about some bills that are going through our local government, one about international violence against women, and then the other is about DACA, which is been a pretty hot topic in the news lately. So new members are always welcome. This is an awesome opportunity to learn how to talk to our local leaders. So please come and we'll have snacks.
Also, senior class apparel, we are extending the due date, but please try to get it in this week. You can give it to any of the officers. Thank you.
Video game club after school in Mr. Wood's room. Be there.
Thank you, guest speakers. So, let's start with attendance policies. I'm not sure if everybody knows this, so attendance has changed a little bit in terms of how teachers are marking you tardy versus absent versus present. So, tardies can take place up to the first 10 minutes of class after it started. After the first 10 minutes, the student will be marked absent, and if a student shows up after 10 minutes, the burden will fall on you, the student, to change your attendance. That means you either you'll need to sign on the log, which is kept in the room. Teachers have that form. They'll have that available for you. And if you need to go back and change it so you're marked as tardy later on, you will need to go see either Marilyn or Brittany in the office so that we can print off things and we can amend it that way. But if you don't do that, you will be continued to mark absent. If there's an excused tardy from the teacher, that teacher will actually email Marilyn / Brittany as well as the teacher you're going to, so that way you can be marked as excused tardy. Now, other announcements. First and foremost, 5th hour Earth Science class for Miss Johnson. You'll actually now have first lunch, or you had first lunch, you will now have second lunch. So again, if you have Miss Johnson, you'll be having second lunch for 5th hour now. The Warriors men's swimming team finished 6th place against many of the top teams Saturday at the Jim Voss Invitational. The Warriors were led by Jeremy Thronson, who finished 4th in the 200, and 2nd in the 500. Caleb Donalds finished in 6th in the IM, and Ethan Ford finished in 6th in the backstroke. Outstanding performers were also Quentin Gay, Michael Semino, and Connor Cruz. The Warriors wrestling team had 5 JV champions this weekend. Congrats to Brandon Smith, Perry Lindemann, Lucas Ingledo, Paul Schneiderman, and Jason Tekow, as well as Luke Waller. Nice work, gentlemen. Seniors, if you've not filled out an orange sheet with your diploma sheet, make sure you see Ms. Janes ASAP. And the library is now open again. It's open from 7:30 to 4. Please return or renew your books ASAP. Let's see here. Our bowling team was not a night of wins Friday against Cedar Falls, but we had some really great individual scores. So freshman Jackie Jewett had 352 in a 2-game series. Becca Turnus, as a senior, had 278 for a 2-game series. Junior Sydney Hawkins had 249 in a 2-game series, and sophomore Meridian Moore had a 225 in a 2-game series. Way to go. Big news. We were the award winners for the Green Initiative for our district, so we just got a $5,000 stipend. We're going to use that to make some renovations and improve some things around campus. Hopefully they'll also be high energy efficient, and maybe we can even improve things going forward. Other projects, we have one called a shoe drive to try and keep our shoes out of the landfill, and that will start on the 22nd. You should go see Mr. Burke in room 132 if you have any questions about him. You can turn your shoes in there. There's a bin, in fact, right outside the room. Sunday on the Green, which is a youth leaders event at the Indian Creek Nature Center, will be taking place on the 21st at 1 p.m., and that's going to be sponsored by Iowa350.org. But if you have more questions about that, feel free to stop by the main office and we'll give you some info. There's an AP Assembly on Thursday. Feel free to ask your teachers about the schedule. We'll have it posted in various places. You can look outside room 128, for instance, and that'll also have the seat assignments. Really, really important thing is for students to understand that you will be dismissed in your second hour, and at the end of the assembly, we still have more time in our second hour. So that means make sure you are in second hour as well as you leave your things in your classroom for the assembly. The plan is to make sure everyone goes to assembly, comes back from the assembly, and we continue class. Wednesday's events. We've got no real events after school today, but we do have swim practice and we have the Hall Perrine Cancer Center coming into the cafe. Birthdays go to Mr. Decker and Mr. Sprouse for staff. Happy birthday. And then we've got several, so I'm going to try and go through these really quickly. We've got Piner Baglin, Kate Brokaw, Peyton Cook, Adam Kopernick, Marjana Mendolovich, Kellen Oaks, Walker Oaks, and Rachel Pickup for the 15th. Today we have Harrison Roy and Savannah Tompkins. We have half birthdays for Shakur, Journey Carr, Jaden Hatchell, Maya Rumpel, and Owen West. And then we have half birthdays for Sarah Bentz, Sean Bloomers, Elias Dowd, Cypress Davis, Hashim Hers, Eric McDonald, Ryan Rindernecht, Sydney Turner, and Rebecca Turnus, and that is for the 16th, June 16th. And then half birthdays for today would be Robert Forrest III, Max Stark, Claire Simonowski, and Mason Ward. Happy birthday to all of you folks. I think I'm officially out of time. Make sure you start this semester off the way we started off every great semester we've had here. Work really, really hard, and remember, it's always a great day to be a warrior.